संत करे सेवा, घर का भोग लगे संत करे सेवा। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा, माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा।
कोई परेशानी होगी भी तो प्लीज बताइएगा। That's great. So let us start with our day. One very new thing जो शायद पुराने हैं उनके लिए पुराना होगा, बट बाकी including me एक नई चीज है। And what I think is today is the right day and the right forum to start in Adonis. जनरली काफ़ी कंपनीज का कल्चर होता है कि whenever they start their professional meetings or some event, they start it with a dedicated intro. So many companies have their dedicated intro, and fortunately we also have very good Adonis intro, which is written by Reshmi Madam, which is created by contestant.
उसके लिए इवन अगर आम दिया, इससे पर्सनल टच कि आपने आम दिया या कुछ किया या चॉकलेट दिया, but once you appreciate in the group by writing few lines, it means you are expressing your emotion. Then what will happen? All the team members, all other people will start following, they will start jumping, they will start sharing.
इवन सर उसके अप्रिसिएशन के लिए वो लोग वेट भी करते हैं,
वेट करेंगे।
हाँ बोलते हैं सर
एब्सोल्युटली कि आपने अप्रिशिएट। अभी इतना तो लोगों में कंपटीशन आएगा, लोगों में बच्चों में लोग अरे भाई हमारा जो केयर टेकर है, हमारा जो फादर फिगर है, हमारा जो मैनेजर है, हमारा आरएसएम एरिया मैनेजर जेडएसएम, he himself is appreciating in a big way. Always do it publicly. If you do individually, absolutely perfectly all right, but replicate in the group. Because वो हमें अब जैसे तुमने चॉकलेट दिया, take a photographs.
बिल्ड करते हैं, हम बोलते हैं जा पता करके वो पर्चा आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा। अगेन आई एम गिविंग एग्जांपल ऑफ एडोनिस, और अपने दिल पे हाथ रख करके आप खुद सोच लीजिए और आंसू बंद कर लीजिए। अगेन ऑब्जेक्टिव इस MDP का किसी गलतियां पॉइंट आउट करना या किसी को नीचा दिखाना कतई नहीं, बट हमारे यहाँ होता है जाओ पता करके आओ MP30 का पर्चा आ रहा है। What do you mean by पता करके आओ? हमारा काम नहीं, नाम आ गए होंगे। अब आप उसमें से एक वो मैनेजर के बारे में सोचिए जो आपको अब तक का सबसे अच्छा मैनेजर लगा अपने प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में। जस्ट थिंक अबाउट द मैनेजर हु वाज योर मोस्ट फेवरेट मैनेजर इन योर प्रोफेशनल जर्नी सो फार। अब तक आपने जो भी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी तय की है उसमें जो सबसे अच्छा मैनेजर आपको लगा उसके बारे में सोचिए उसके साथ आप काम करते थे, वो समय कितना अच्छा था, आपने क्या सीखा उससे, उसकी क्या क्वालिटीज थी। सोचिए, शांति से सोचिए, सिर्फ उसी मैनेजर के बारे में भी सोचना है जो आपको अब तक का सबसे अच्छा मैनेजर लगा। आई बिलीव अब तक वो मैनेजर आपके आंखों के सामने आ गया होगा, आंखों के सामने आ चुका होगा ऑलरेडी, आपने उसके बारे में सोच लिया होगा। खोल लीजिए, सब आके खोल लीजिए अपनी।
आई एम कृष्णकांत कश्यप फ्रॉम RSM Bhopal, and my resemblance animal is deer, errant. is always search about Kasturi.
रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के। रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के। ओ राही 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 ओ राही। देख रुक गया है, तेरे आगे झुक गया है। सूरज देख रुक गया है, तेरे आगे झुक गया है। जब कभी ऐसे कोई मस्ताना निकले है अपनी धुन में दीवाना, शाम सुहानी बन जाते हैं दिन इंतजार के। ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही। रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के। ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही। रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के। रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के। ओ राही 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 ओ राही।
Education wise, he has done his masters in business administration, Harvard Business School, Boston, USA. He has also done his bachelor of commerce honors from Mumbai University. He has many honors, and one of them is conferred honorary doctorate by the Board of Trustees of Goodwill College, Connecticut, USA. He is having directorships in numerous companies. Other few past affiliations are, he was past chairman the Royal Film Producers Association of India,
past chairman, Confederation of Indian Industry, Western Region and on the National Council of CII for many years. He was Executive Committee Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which is called as FICCI. Past Chairman, Young Presidents Organization, Mumbai Chapter, Member of Harvard Business School Association of India, Member of the International Council of the Museum of Modern Art, New York, Member of Bombay Cricket Association, Member of Wellington Club, Member of US Club Mumbai. So these are few affiliations to name. His unique interests are preservation and dissemination of traditional Indian crafts. Other interests include food, politics, mountain climbing, badminton, reading and travel. Thanks a lot, sir, for your presence. Thank you so much. I would request our CEO, sir, to welcome him with a
Thank you, Milind. Thank you, Pankaj. A very warm introduction. Na lamba chauda se biodata mera padha. So I am very happy to be here. I'm very happy to welcome all of you. I think a couple of you I have known over the years who have been with us for a number of years, but most of you are new. And you've been with the company maybe a few months, maybe a little under a year. So I'd like to welcome you all into the Adonis family.
Thank you, sir.
So Adonis is a very special company for me. It was the first company that you talked about. My studies, so after I came back from the United States, I studied there, I worked there for some time. So Adonis was the first company. When I came back, I could have gone into a much larger company, but I said I'm going to go into Adonis and I'm going to take it up. So it's been, for me, the most precious part of our whole portfolio of companies and businesses, whatever I've had. If there's any one company that has the most unique place in my heart, it is Adonis. Adonis is the reason why I think it's very special is that it's a company where we have held certain principles and we have a certain way of doing things. This is, I think, a bit unusual in this industry. Some of you may feel a little, thoda zyada tight hai company in some respects. But I think it's to our long term, it's to our advantage. What do I mean? Adonis is a company, for example, where we really never ask you to do anything that is wrong. Okay? We don't ask you to take shortcuts. We don't ask you to sell wrong material. We don't ask you to, find ways of managing doctors, which are, which many in the industry do. We don't use those methods. So some of you may feel, oh my God, ye kyun nahi karte company? But it's been that's our philosophy. That's our policy. We don't want to do anything that is unethical. We don't want to do anything that's wrong. And we believe that that is one of our strengths. Another strength is that we as a company are, as I said, not only are we selling ethical products, we are an ethical company. So we also have a very strong views on giving credit in the marketplace. You would see that we believe that you should get, you should create business, you should run after business and not run after money. And the minute you start giving credit at, in the marketplace where you are just, giving 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, then all you will be doing and your boys will be doing is running after trying to collect the money. So I think we have been very tough on that but it is something which I think is in our long-term interest. It has been. So it is also a company that enables us to, therefore, we're not having to manage the cash flow every minute, every moment, which many companies do. Therefore, they delay their payments to the vendors, to the suppliers. They delay payments to the field force. They delay payments to the office. कभी 7 तारीख को, कभी 10 तारीख को, कभी 15 तारीख, कभी 20 तारीख. It's many companies do that. Adonis is not like that. Adonis is a company which will always pay on time. For example, even our suppliers, if we have 90 days credit, okay, before the 90th day, on the 89th day, without anybody having to follow up, the company will pay. It will just go. No supplier ever has to come to the office. पूछने कभी नहीं. I don't know in other companies, if you know, वो bill लाता है, sir, मेरा bill approve, मेरा bill please दे दो, time पे दे दो, etc. There is no such thing in our company. People automatically on the due date get it. These are some of the strengths of the company. These are core beliefs that we have of how a company should be. And this is who we are. We also have products which are good products. We have ethical products. And we have people who have character. We have people like you, people who have the strength, who have the confidence, who have the integrity, okay, to be in this industry and to be able to manage it and do what is the right for this industry and for the company. So Adonis is really a unique company, and I would say that all of you are here. Why are you here? Okay, why are you in any company? I would think many people would say we are here to earn, to get a job, to have a living, to have so that we can provide for our families, and we can have a good career, we can rise, and all of that. Why? Is to be happy.
Yes.
That's why we are here doing anything. Why are we doing anything? We are there to be happy. We are there to be joyous. God put us on this earth. Why did God put us here? God put us on this earth to give our best. And when we give our best, it gives us a certain joy. Okay? And it's the joy for which we are living, and the joy that we have with our families. It's the joy we have with our teammates. It's the joy we have when we go out on holidays. It's a joy, but it's a joy that we are living for. It's a joy, and it's to be happy. And happiness is not something to be postponed. अरे हम 6 महीने, 12 महीने, 10 साल के बाद we'll be pushed then. अभी we can be unhappy. Happiness is every day. Happiness is every moment. Happiness is being happy and enjoying doing what you're doing. So I think all of us have to have that common purpose, is to be happy, is to be joyous. And how are we going to be happy? We're going to be happy by just being happy, by doing what is right, by giving the best of ourselves. If we don't give the best of ourselves, we can never be happy. It's like running a race. You tell me we ran slowly, how will you be happy? But you run the race, and you may win, you may not win, but if you've given your best, it will bring something out in you. It will give you that certain joy that yes, you practiced for it, you ran, TK, you won, you didn't win. It's not only the person who wins who feels that exhilaration, that joy, but it's a matter of giving your best at all times. So that is what I would urge you to do, is always say, am I putting my best foot forward? Am I giving my best? Am I going that extra mile? Am I learning? Am I teaching people, the people who are working for me, working as my colleagues? Am I giving them the best? Am I giving them the best opportunities? So that is what, in my opinion, brings joy. The same giving the best is even with your families, when you're with them at home. Are you only putting on the TV and watching it and letting them, just because you're sitting together watching something, is that giving your best? No. I think if we have children, sitting with them, playing with them, teaching them, going out with them, going for a walk with them, cycling with them, doing things which give joy, is giving the best of yourself. So I would urge each and every one of you, as one mantra is, give the best of yourself. Am I giving the best? And if you're giving the best, the joy that you feel out of it is something very different. And I'm sure that each of you will do it, but I would like to really emphasize that. Another thing that strikes me is that when you're giving the best, and you've come here, you have all come here, many of you have recently joined, don't look back. Don't look in the rear view mirror and see, "Arey, mere piche kya tha?" and keep your, don't drive in the front constantly looking at the rear view mirror, "Ye piche kya hua?" You have to look in the front. You have to look and say, "Mere aage kya hai?" How do I give the best for myself looking ahead? And how do I take that journey? How do I take that road? How do I navigate in the best way possible? Whether it's in a scooter or a car or whatever. How do I go and reach my destination in the best way possible, in the safest way possible, and achieving the best results for myself? It's by looking forward and not looking back. And so what will happen is, in the road there'll be bumps, there'll be speed breakers, there'll be raining sometimes, but you have to overcome all of that. That's part of that journey. It's part of the journey of life. What will also happen is, people will say many things to you. They will say, "Arey, something about the company, something negative," or they'll say, "Arey, इस company में वो होता है, ये होता है, आपकी company में क्या है?" It is not in your interest to allow any such conversation which is negative. Because the minute you allow negativity to come in, who will be the first person who will be affected? First person.
We.
You don't get affected. It will affect you. Oh my God, you start thinking. So whatever anybody else may say, okay, don't give any regard to that, because it is not in your interest. Forget about any other reason. No, you have to do things which are in your interest. मेरे interest में है क्या कि मैं एक कंपनी में हूँ, और कंपनी में किसी कंपनी के बारे में किसी ने कुछ भी नेगेटिव बोला, तो क्या होगा? If I listen to it and I allow it to get into my head, मैं नेगेटिव हो जाऊँगा, मेरा मोरल डाउन हो जाएगा, मेरी इज्जत डाउन हो जाएगी. Because if in front of people, in front of the family, in front of anybody else. So my second point that I would like to make to each and every one of you is, just have that confidence, be positive. That you have put yourself, you are in a particular company, say, "I'm going to give the best to that company, I'm going to give it everything that I can." There will be ups and downs, that's part of life. I'm not going to listen to any rubbish that anybody has to say, because it's not in my interest. That's the reason why you should not do it. You should not allow anybody else to pull you down. Never allow it. People talk, you say, "Okay, thank you very much, you have your opinion, मुझे सुनना नहीं है. आप आपका काम करो. Okay? Don't have to defend yourself. कुछ बोलो मत, ये है, वो है कंपनी. मेरी कंपनी बहुत अच्छी है, I am very happy. Because all of you have come from different companies. Some of you have come from much bigger companies, and yet you have joined this company. So it is in your interest to be extremely positive about it and not to allow anybody to say anything. Third is, we're looking forward to you. You see, how any company is built. What is a company? A company is the word company. We are people. Company. हम company में हैं. We are a group of people, and it's only the people that make the organization. It is only the people that make the company. So we, as a team, have to now, and that's the beauty of what Milind, Mr. Gundwar, Milind, Jayashree, and the whole team that is sitting behind you are all going to familiarize you with what we are as a company, our products, our processes, our way of doing things, so that you are all very familiar with it. You are then able to go out and build up your teams. Wherever you need to hire people, hire them. Wherever you have just already have the team, you have to work with them, train them, motivate them. and it's really giving yourself and your team the best so that we can all grow, so that we are all able to get the best out of ourselves, our team, and for us. Because if the company again grows, if the company does well, who's going to benefit? All of us are going to benefit. It's not that I'm going to take some big dividend home and nobody else is going to benefit from it. Everybody will benefit from a company that grows and thrives and does well. So I think it's really important again that you really, all of us understand what is it that we need to do to get the best out of our people. And I would also like to say that finally, treat the people that you're working with, the people that you're going to be supervising and your teams that you're going to be creating. Be human, be humane with them. Treat them the way you would want to be treated. Develop them in the way you would want to be developed, because that's the best way. If you can give them that, you will get the best result out of that. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's what I would urge you all to do. So with that, I want to just again tell you all that I'm really happy to be here, to be a part of this family. It is my family and all of you are part of this family. So thank you all. I think you all have come to this. Some of you may have come to Lonavala before, but Lonavala is such a beautiful place in this. We all you grew up, living in Mumbai. So we would come to Lonavala, and especially coming in the monsoons, and it's raining, it's misty, it's cool, it's beautiful. So I hope you get some time to Mr. Undwar and Viren, you don't make the work so hard that they don't have time to enjoy.
Sure, sir.
So enjoy that. So any questions, anything that you would like to ask me? So why don't you each of you get up and introduce yourself and tell me where you're from?
Break the rules of 18 by
ठीक है, लेकिन फिर से पूछ ले रहा हूँ मैं दोस्त, डर तो नहीं रहे? चोट लगने के चांसेस हैं, पक्का ना? तैयार हो? फैंटास्टिक है, आई लाइक दिस एटीट्यूड.
सगळं तुझंही चर्चा बघ रास्ता चला चालू